iPhone. So, about a year ago, Apple came with the iPhone, and this is the one I originally bought. It was about $600, I think $599. Then very quickly after that, they reduced the price by $200. And there was an outrage about the high price initially and about the price reduction. And we can ask whether this initial price reduction was clever or not. And then recently, last week, Apple introduced the phone again with a $200 price reduction. And again, we can ask whether this was a smart reduction or not. I think the first one was very clever, or could have been very clever, and the second one was not. And let me tell you why. In terms of the first reduction, I think what the $600 price allowed Apple to do was to establish a high level of quality in people's mind. All of a sudden they associate this phone with a very, very high price, $600 for the phone. And even when they reduced the price to $400, they still remained with this initial anchor, with this first very expensive price that people still compare themselves to. So even though you bought the phone for $400, if you bought the phone after the discount, people still thought of it as a good deal because it was compared to $600. What about now? What about the $200 phone? Is this a good continuing discount or not? I think it's not. And the reason is that this phone has really a fantastic screen. It has these features in which you can touch it and scroll it and expand and contract things, you can turn things around. It's really quite a great screen. And the question is, if Apple ever wanted to make more things with this screen, they want to do some gadgets for the home, some other tablets, some other display devices. What they have now is they reduce the perceived value of that screen so that we don't think it's worth very much. And therefore I think this might have been a mistake. The first one was great, or could have been great because of the anchoring. The second one I think devalued the fantastic aspect of this screen.